Hello my friends and welcome to JP Gaming's Top 10 Super Nintendo games. So the Super Nintendo was an absolute beast of a machine. It's one of the best consoles of all time, winner of the 16-bit console wars, absolute legend, one of my favourite consoles of all time. This was the console I had as a kid growing up. I started off on the NES, but the SNES was when I really got involved in games. There were so many fantastic titles on the Super Nintendo that it's just inevitable that some titles are going to be left out. I have had to leave a couple of big hitters out, so if there's any missing that you wanted to see, hit me up in the comments below and let me know what your top 10 would have been, or anything you just would have included, anything you would have taken out. So as always, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and let's jump right on into the top 10 Super Nintendo games of all time. And in at number 10 we've got TMNT Turtles in Time. Another great banger from Konami. Konami was just putting out hit after hit after hit on the NES and the Super Nintendo. Turtles in Time, fantastic music, loads of fun in the arcades, and to get it ported to the home consoles, I was in love with it. That's why it's my number 10. And in at number 9 we've got the legendary Mario Kart. So already we're having to get a big hitter way down the list. What can I say about Mario Kart? Fantastic use of Mode 7, the first in the series. It's still going strong today. Obviously it doesn't really hold up as well nowadays as some of the later titles, but if you're a fan of Mario Kart and you haven't played this, go back and check it out. And in at number 8 we've got Donkey Kong Country. Again, Rare, much like Konami, were on the top of their game with the Super Nintendo and on the NES, and obviously on the N64 as well. Donkey Kong Country was fantastic with its pre-rendered graphics. It looked absolutely amazing and it played so well. I still love this game. It's my favourite out of the trilogy. I'll go back and play it a lot today. In at number 7 we've got Street Fighter 2. Now I know a lot of people will probably say Street Fighter 2 Turbo was better. It probably is, but Street Fighter 2 is where it all started. This is such a faithful port. To get it on a home console after how much it just blew up in the arcades, I was obsessed with Street Fighter 2. I love this game. That's why it's so high up on my list. Street Fighter 2, the original classic. And in at number 6 we've got F-Zero. Again with its fantastic use of Mode 7, fast-paced racing, futuristic. This blew my mind as a kid. F-Zero is a great series. I really hope Nintendo bring this back. If you're a fan of fast-paced racing games, arcading, you haven't played this, go and check F-Zero out, though it can be quite challenging. And in at number 5 we've got Super Metroid. Now I know a lot of people will probably have this as number 1, but it's number 5 on my list. That's how many great games there are. The original Metroidvania, Symphony of the Night copied its formula, and from then the Metroidvania franchise just blew up. It's really popular nowadays. So if you're a fan of games like Hollow Knight, then go and check this out, because this is the original. You will not be disappointed. It's one of the greatest games of all time. And in at number 4 we've got Super Mario RPG. At a time when Square was just at the peak of its game, they teamed up with Nintendo. They brought the Mario universe to an JRPG. You can play as Bowser. It's fantastic. I love this game. It's got great music, traditional JRPG battles. It's since been remastered on the Switch, so if you're interested in Super Mario RPG and you can't get to the original, the easy way to check this out is to go buy the Switch game. If you like old school JRPGs and you love Nintendo like me, you won't be disappointed in this. Honestly, go check out Super Mario RPG. And in at number 3 we've got The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Again, another one that many people would probably pick as number 1. It's one of the best Zeldas of all time, probably the best 2D Zelda. Many consider it to be the best game of all time, but again, it's just a testament to how good the Super Nintendo was that we've got to put Link to the Past back in number 3. And in at number 2 we've got another Square game, another JRPG, and it's one of the best of all time, Chrono Trigger. What more can I say? Fantastic characters, great story, great music, great art. This game is awesome. If you like JRPGs and for some reason you haven't checked out Chrono Trigger, go get yourself it. You can get it on modern platforms. It's been remade on like Steam, on PC. There was a DS remake, although that is quite hard to get hold of now, but it's available if you want it. Go check out Chrono Trigger. You will not be disappointed. And in at number 1 we've got Super Mario World. Now I know that may seem like an easy choice, but what can I say? This is the perfect 2D platformer. This is a 10 out of 10 game. In my opinion, this is one of the best games of all time. It's one of the best Mario games of all time. It's absolutely fantastic. You ride on Yoshi, it's got Mode 7, you get the cool cape, it's got secret worlds, it's challenging, some bits are chilled, it's got great music. Super Mario World is awesome. If for whatever reason you haven't played Super Mario World, then definitely go and check this out. It's on the Nintendo Switch Online. You can get it pretty much anywhere. It's cheap if you want to buy yourself a retro copy of it. It's on the SNES Mini. It really is one of the best games ever, and that's why it's my pick for the best Super Nintendo game. So that was it. We wrapped it up. There was the top 10. As always, like I said at the start of the video, I know there's going to be some missing. I know some of you are going to be unhappy with this list. So hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you would have picked. I look forward to the conversation. That was it for another video. We've got plenty more coming. So until next time, please get yourself excited for what's to come. Have fun, play games, stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon. This was JP Gaming, and we are out.